Guys, so I've been thinking, scary thought, right? But I've been wanting to do, more sharing what I'm doing, going through, what's been successful for me. And one thing I notice is when I ask about your why do you want this? Why do you want to help others? What do you want from this? So today's focus is just, what is your why? There's so many things vying for our attention day in and day out that if you don't really know what, if you don't really want this, or do it, it's just not going to happen. It's that simple, and it'll never become a priority, and you'll be stuck like that hamster on the wheel, spinning and spinning, and no matter what you do or how hard you run, you're stuck. So you have to have a why. And if you don't know your why, keep watching and think about it. And if you can't see it, smell it, taste it, feel it, it's not going to be enough to keep you committed when the times get tough. And you really need that reason. So you have to know your why before you even begin doing this. When you figure out your why, this is probably the most crucial part of all. And I wouldn't even be here today if it wasn't for this part that is so crucial. But you need to share it with others. Share it with those that are going to support you in your goal. These are the people that are going to help you stay accountable when you start struggling, or when you are going and you think, okay, I know I said I wanted to do this, but this is really much closer and it's very doable. Let's just go with this one. These are the people that are going to be like, we agreed on this and this is what you really want. You are more than capable of doing it. Go for that. Shoot for this moon. Land on the stars. These are the people that are going to help you keep your eyes on the prize when you are struggling, and it can't be about money. It can be about what it would do for you, but it must be deeply personal, and it can't be about anybody else. It can't be about your kids or your spouse. It needs to be about you and your why. When I first started as a coach, I didn't want to. It's no secret. I kept it for the discount. I'm an introverted wallflower. I didn't think this would work for me. I've done so many things for the last 10 years, and we've been paleo for the past 2.5 years. So I didn't really think this would work for me. So when I went into this with the intent to prove, that this would not work for me. And I only wanted to help the man with his goals, because this was his dream. I helped and I did what I could, but we were unsuccessful because there was just no fire, no passion. And, yet I kept feeling like God was calling more for me and wanted more for me. And so I wanted it for others, but not for myself. And it just showed. It showed in my results, my physical side, my emotional side, the business side. And I realized a few months in that I did want this. I wanted to prove to myself that I could accomplish this task of taking on my health and my wellness, that maybe, just maybe, I was worth it. My husband says I'm worth it. My family tells me I'm worth it. And so maybe they're right. And by doing so, it just lit a fire in me. As moms or women in general, we're programmed to want to do everything and for others and put others first and put ourselves last. And by taking back control of my health and my wellness, I'm able to give the best, side of me to my families and those that I love dearly. And doing this for others, it's not enough. You need a bulletproof why to get you through those tough times. And it needs to be about you, but our whys, they're going to evolve over time. As you grow, your why is going to change and grow too and evolve with you. So tonight, refer to the questions posted above and ask yourself, what is your why? And then read it every single day. Read your answers to the questions every single day for the next 3 weeks. Preferably before your feet even hit the ground, so that when you wake up, this is my goal, my plan, my mission of what I want, and it doesn't matter when you do it. Just do it for the next 21 days and see what happens.